Hey everybody, and welcome to your quick cruise snippet, the latest in cruise news and tips in under 5 minutes. NCL has been making changes that NCL fans would say are not in their favor. And I know, because I am one. I have platinum status, so I relate to the frustration, and here's why. NCL has been essentially removing all the perks that drew us to this cruise line in the first place. But the good news is, these changes are failing. But is it too late? Have NCL loyalists already jumped ship? Are they willing to come back? Here are 3 policies of NCL's that have failed in a very short time period. One of the first major changes that they made was back in mid-2025, where they took their Free at Sea program and transitioned into More at Sea. It was marketed as if the guest was going to be getting more at sea, but it felt like they were just paying more at sea. This was really annoying to NCL fans because the Free at Sea program is what drew many fans to this cruise line in the first place. I can relate. We booked our first family cruise in 2016 on the NCL Jewel, and the value that we received with the Free at Sea program, which included specialty dining, free internet minutes, shore excursion credits, and the drink package, had value that no other cruise line could compare to. And this was a huge value, especially for a family of 4. But later in 2025, they announced they were bringing Free at Sea back, starting November 5th. Well, we have a cruise booked on the brand new launched NCL Luna next month. And we booked during the More at Sea time period. Unfortunately, we're locked in. It's like we're grandfathered in to this rate. And so because we booked an inside room, we only get 1 Free at Sea meal. If they changed it over to the Free at Sea, we would get 3. So if you already booked your cruise, you're locked in, and it could be disappointing, but it gets worse and then better. NCL also announced that they were removing the drink package from Great Stirup Key. They would be graciously offering us a separate drink package that we could purchase for the day when we're visiting the island. Utilizing your drink package and this island being fully all-inclusive was something that fans have gotten used to and really enjoyed, especially since they introduced another private island in Belize called Harvest Key that has 0 inclusions. And the drink package goes without saying. There's great value there, especially because you're on vacation. And typically, the drinks flow a little bit more smoothly on vacation. So Great Stirup Key was one of those private islands that you looked forward to when it was on your itinerary. So when we compare to the other cruise lines like Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, MSC, 3 I know for certain, they allow your drink package to be used on their private islands. So this is creating less value for NCL. But guess what? NCL failed again. They stated just recently that the drink package will be honored on Great Stirup Key, and this promotion will be extended indefinitely. Does that mean they might take it away again? They may. But for now, this is good news. Is it too late? Have you already started booking cruises on other cruise lines because you're just not feeling the value that you used to get from Norwegian? NCL also announced that they built a pier because Great Stirup Key is a tender port. And because of heavy winds in the Bahamas, often the cruise ships would skip this port altogether if it was windy. So it was very exciting that they launched this pier. Well, they've also announced we're going back to tendering and we will be resuming construction on the pier in April. I don't know what that means. They were already using it and now they're going back to construction with it. And I don't know what NCL is doing. It's almost like they're taking all these money-making ideas, throwing them at the wall and seeing if they stick. But what is the future gonna look like for NCL? What are your opinions on these changes? There's inflation, prices are going up. We're seeing so many changes in the travel industry overall. But many travelers love cruising because of the value that goes along with it. Look, I love NCL and I love their ships. I will say I don't cruise this cruise line as often as I used to, and just because I want my money to stretch further. Who doesn't? What do you think about this? Is this good news or is it just NCL being more confusing and annoying? And no matter what cruise line you're cruising, happy cruising everybody. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.